She heard them every night. 5 babies crying. But her house was empty. They say in our village, the choices we run from eventually find us. This is the story my grandmother told me about a woman named Zara, and the children who came back to ask one question. Mama, why didn't you want us? If you've ever made a choice you can't take back, this story will break your heart, and maybe heal it too. This is a story about consequences, regret, and whether forgiveness is possible when you can't forgive yourself. Welcome to African Folktale by Chidubem. Please kindly like and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Zora was the kind of woman everyone admired. Beautiful, educated, ambitious. She had a good job in the city, nice clothes, a car that turned heads. She had plans. Big plans. And none of them included children. Not now, she would tell her boyfriends. Maybe later. I have goals. Over the years, she got pregnant. Not once. Not twice. But 5 times. Each time, the same decision. Each time, the same clinic. Each time, she told herself the same thing. I'm not ready. This isn't the right time. I'll do it when I'm ready. 5 times, she chose her plans over possibility. Her friends never knew. Her family never suspected. She buried it deep, locked it away, and kept climbing toward the life she wanted. But in African villages, the elders say something that Zora didn't believe. The unborn are not gone. They are waiting. And they remember. Years passed. Zora was now 38. Successful. Independent. Living alone in a beautiful house. But something had changed. She couldn't sleep anymore. Every night at exactly 2 a.m., she would wake to the sound of a baby crying. Soft at first. Then louder. Then desperate. She would search her house. Nothing. Check outside. Nothing. Call the neighbors. No one else had anything. You're stressed, her doctor said. Anxiety can cause auditory hallucinations. She took the pills. The crying continued. One night, she couldn't take it anymore. She screamed into the darkness. What do you want from me? The crying stopped. And a small voice, clear as crystal, answered. We want to know why, Mama. Why didn't you want us? Zora's blood turned to ice. After that night, they didn't just cry. They came. She would see them in her peripheral vision. Small shadows. Child-sized. Standing at the foot of her bed. Sitting in empty chairs. Watching her from doorways. 5 of them. Always 5. She couldn't see their faces clearly, but she knew. Somehow, she knew exactly who they were. The first one would have been a boy. She was 22. Too young, she had thought. The second would have been a girl. She was 25. Wrong boyfriend, she had reasoned. The third, twins. She was 28. Her career was just taking off. The fifth, she was 32. She had just bought her dream car. Each one, she remembered. Each choice, crystal clear. And now they were here. Not to hurt her. But to understand. Mama, they would whisper. We would have loved you. Why didn't you love us back? Zora tried everything. She moved houses. Went to the hospital. Saw therapists. Took medications. Nothing worked. Because this wasn't a medical problem. This was spiritual debt. And it demanded to be paid. Finally, desperate and broken, she did what she should have done from the beginning. She went home. To the village. To her grandmother. Her grandmother was ancient. Bent with age. But her eyes were sharp, knowing. Before Zora could speak, the old woman said. They followed you here. All 5 of them. They are standing behind you right now. Zora broke down. Years of buried guilt came pouring out. She confessed everything. the pregnancies, the choices, the reasons that now seemed so hollow. I thought I was choosing my life, Zora sobbed. I didn't think. I didn't know they would be real. Her grandmother held her hand. Child, in our tradition, we believe souls choose their parents. These 5 chose you. They waited for you. They trusted you. And when you said no, they couldn't understand. Souls don't understand timing, or money, or careers. They only understand love and rejection. What do I do? Zora whispered. How do I make this right? I can't bring them back. The grandmother nodded slowly. You cannot bring them back. That choice is gone. But you can do 3 things: acknowledge them, honor them, and live in a way that makes their absence mean something. The grandmother prepared a ritual. Not for magic. Not for punishment. But for acknowledgement. She brought 5 white candles. 5 small cloths. 5 bowls of milk and honey. Tonight, she said, you will speak to them. Not as a woman running from guilt, but as a mother asking for forgiveness. Under the ancient baobab tree, as the sun set, Zora knelt. She lit each candle. Named each child. Spoke to them. First child, my son. I was afraid. I didn't know how to be a mother. I'm sorry. Second child, my daughter. I chose comfort over courage. Forgive me. Third and fourth, my twins. I thought I didn't have enough love for 2. I was wrong. Fifth child, my last chance. I chose things over you. Forgive me. She wept. Not the desperate crying of fear, but the deep, cleansing grief of truth. And then, something extraordinary happened. She felt 5 small hands touch her. 1 on her shoulder. 1 on her head. 3 holding her hands. She couldn't see them, but she felt them. And she heard them, clear as wind. Mama, we forgive you. But you must forgive yourself. Live well. Help others. Make our absence matter. The candles flickered and went out. When Zora opened her eyes, the crying was gone. The shadows were gone. They had said goodbye. Zora never had children after that. Her body, or perhaps her spirit, wouldn't allow it. But she didn't stay broken. She returned to the city. But different now. Humbled. Purposeful. She started a foundation. For young mothers. For scared girls. For women facing impossible choices. She couldn't save her 5. But she helped hundreds of others keep theirs. Or find peace if they couldn't. She spoke openly about her story. Not for sympathy. But so others wouldn't carry the weight she did. And every year, on 5 different days, she lit 5 candles. And remembered. The elders say, every choice has a consequence. Some we see immediately. Some take years to arrive. But they always arrive. This isn't a story about judgment. Life is complicated. Circumstances are real. Choices are hard. This is a story about acknowledgement. About the weight we carry when we don't face what we've done. About the healing that comes when we finally do. Zora's grandmother told her something profound. Child, the ancestors don't punish us for our choices. We punish ourselves by pretending we didn't make them. The path to peace is through truth, not around it. This story isn't easy to hear. And if it touched something deep in you, you're not alone. Many of us carry choices we can't take back. Regrets we can't fix. Ghosts we can't see but feel every day. The wisdom here isn't about shame. It's about facing truth, seeking forgiveness, from others and from ourselves, and making our pain mean something. If this story resonated with you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Not to judge them, but to remind them they are not alone in their struggles. And if you've learned something from this African wisdom, subscribe for more stories that touch the soul. Because some tales are told not to entertain, but to hear.